Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Marcie, Besecker, an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and I'm from Clovis, California, where it is 110 degrees today. Woohoo! I stayed inside. It was gloomy and ugly this morning, so I was like, I'm not even going to go outside and enjoy the pool. It was too ugly, which is good because I had a lot to do today. So we had a lot of specials starting and extending, so we're going to talk a little bit about that and give you a couple updates and then jump right in. Let me just get my YouTube ready to go. I read a lot of the comments. Let me just catch the last few. Hi everybody, I saw some new people. Don't worry, I will explain bingo to you. Let's see. Feeling lucky, Anna. I hope everybody's feeling lucky. All right, so it looks like I am caught up, and welcome everybody. So let me turn off my volume because I'm going to be getting a lot of dings coming in. We have quite a few things going on today. First of all, I want to tell you they extended free shipping. So today there is still free shipping if you were not aware of it. They told the leaders and said they have faith we will get that out there. So I posted it on my business Facebook page, my team page, and I wanted to share that with you tonight. So if you didn't get a chance or maybe thought, oh, I should have added something like I did, I went back in and added a bunch of thick white paper. I did do my basic white and my refills for seal. I added some colored paper I was low on, some adhesive, and some blends that I needed. So I did take advantage of free shipping yesterday and then added a little bit more today because I said, oh, another day, that must be meant to be. That was all for me. That being said, they had some difficulties with the internet yesterday, was having some issues. That is why Stampin' Up said, you know what, we got to make this fair for everybody. We're going to extend it another day. They were still having a few issues, but everybody I know that put an order in today had no problem. So hopefully everything is going well. Thank you, Stacy, for sharing it to Facebook. I appreciate it. Mid-70s. Very nice, Renee. 74 now. Ooh, nice. Oh, the northern part of California. Yes, so you don't have humidity either, so that's very nice. So that is a great news on free shipping. The other great news is it is still bonus days. So for anything over $50, if you put an order in, then you get a coupon back for $5 for every $50 that you put in. So that's pretty awesome. The other thing is I am offering, and I'm only posting it here on YouTube. I'm not putting it on my page or anywhere else. So just those that see it tonight. So from now, which was, I don't know, 3:30 or so, until 11 p.m. Pacific time, which means during the free shipping time, if you put an order of $50 or more with my host code, you're going to go into a drawing for a $50 shopping spree in my store. So I will be doing a drawing for that, and I will be posting that on Wednesday. So the winner of that, I will post, or what day is today? I will post on Sunday. So Sunday I will post that for you. In addition to that, August Bingo is open for registration, so I hope you'll take advantage of that. I will be adding 5 additional kits to what I'm doing now because there's just been a couple people that were on the wait list. So I think my number is getting pretty close for now. But if that changes, I will obviously up it. And I've explained before kind of how I need to cut off my bingo at a particular time so I can make sure I get the kits done. Also, sophisticated sled, very few kits left in that, but there are still a few. So there's links below for August Bingo, also to shop with me in my store, also for the sophisticated sled class. Also, don't forget Paper Pumpkin is coming up for August, and it is really cute. Look at that card. We don't know yet if they're all the same cards or what, but that is such a cute, card idea, and you get an additional stamp set with it. So it looks like maybe the lost count and maybe the candles on here might be a stamp set on the white piece. I don't know. But it looks like it's going to be a super cute set. So hopefully you'll take advantage of that. One more thing I do want you to know is I will be doing a paper share. So information will come. I will let you know, and I will post about it as soon as I know. And so I just want you to know, and look how cute that little reindeer is. Hint, hint. Okay, so that's all I can say. I will tell you that we were able to see the catalog today for a demonstrator. So if you can't wait like me, if you join my team and become a demonstrator, you will be able to see the catalog. This is how thick it is on my paper. It is 40, oh, sorry, I'm wrong, 60 something, 67 pages long. And right now, just from what I've seen so far on the demonstrator page, is everybody is loving it. I can tell you there is probably only one set, which is just not my thing, but I know people that I know will love it. I love everything. I love everything. Even that one set's really adorable, but just not my thing. So anyway, I'm super excited about that. Thank you, Marilyn, for sharing. I appreciate that. I love the reindeer too, Janine. He's so cute. Deb and I too. Carmen Sanders told me. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing me with others, people. I do. I really, really appreciate it. Again, I'm turning the air up. I should have done it before I come on. My husband's home, and he ran errands already. He had to go out of town today and for work, so he got home early because he had to leave at 4:30 this morning. Ooh. So I guess I'll be watching Big Brother by myself tonight because he'll fall asleep. But I'm going to turn the air down. He's going to be in there freezing. But oh well, it's okay. Yay, thank you. Welcome to the new people. Okay, so we're going to get busy and get started because bingo is a longer evening. So let me explain how bingo works. So for bingo, I do not send the kits out until tomorrow. They are packaged over there. I've got bins and bins from the post office full of envelopes. They have your labels on them. They're already ready. So for those of you, I have the email in the system. You've probably got a notification. They are dated tomorrow because I like to do bingo first for several reasons. Number one, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So I just pick a kit out and then I create with that kit. So if I'm creating and I realize there's something missing, I have tonight to cut it up and get it ready and throw it in the kit for you before I ship your bingo kits to you, okay? So I want to make sure I do that, number one. Number two, just in case there's a consolation prize, I can add it to your package. Number three, I mean, there's so many different reasons. Number three, there were more reasons, but that is for me to, I will tell you your numbers, Crystal. That just gives me a little bit of knowing that you've got everything, and hopefully, and obviously a kit may miss something here and there, and if you need it and don't have it, let me know. I hate to miss it. Crystal, your numbers are 3, 5, 9, 19, 21. So the other reason is I want you to come and relax. Watch me create the kits. Enjoy yourself. Chat. Visit amongst yourselves. Have fun. And then we get serious about playing bingo, right? And I'll explain bingo in just a second. Oh, I pulled the numbers. I'm like, wait, do I have the numbers? So that way, number one, if I screw up on a card, I can say, yeah, don't do that. Or, oh, make sure you do this. Or I can give you helpful tips along the way. After I'm done with bingo, I come back in and I put a timestamp in the description, and it will tell you what card number one or project number one, number two, number three, number four. That way you could just skip all the bingo stuff and all the chatting, and you could just get to the bingo items and create your projects. So if you aren't able to make it tonight, you can still do that. So remember, bingo is just an added bonus. You're actually paying for the cards, the projects, and the kits. So you'll get this video and your kits to create the projects, which is the same price I charge for a class. So it's $40. You get 4 projects, you get a video, all that good stuff. The difference with the class is you get a PDF. Bingo, you do not. You're going to get everything in hand and be able to measure it if you'd like to have something to recreate. But then, like I said, bingo is just a bonus. So if you're not able to make bingo, it's still okay. You can go ahead and still do the projects. So let me say, Margie, if you are on here, yes to your question. Barb is okay for August. I've got her on. So there you go. Would you please give me my numbers? Yes, Tanya. Tanya, 16, 18, 28, 29, and 30. All right, let me back up. Make sure I got Crystal's numbers. I love most of the catalog. Me too, Sue. Renee, same with me. I like having the catalog in hand, but I love to start my list now. Hi, Susan. How are you? Do I have any kits available for tonight, Kathy? I do not. I am sold out. Rose. Okay, and I'm going to explain the bingo part in a second. Rose, your numbers are 13, 19, 20, 25, and 30. Oh, Deb, thank you. I appreciate that. Found me on Google. Oh, you found Michelle. And your numbers, Rose. Okay, you got your numbers. Okay, so I think everybody's got their numbers. Okay, the next thing for bingo, for those that don't know, I do 4 projects, and then we play 4 bingo games. Each bingo game is a winner of $100 shopping spree in my Stampin' Up! Store. But you need to email me your order. Okay, so you need to email me your order, and if you qualify for Stampin' Rewards, let me know what you want for your Stampin' Rewards. Okay, my goal tonight is to save you money and put it in before 11 o'clock my time. So the earlier you can get your order in, the better. Michelle, I can pass that on for you. Unless you want me to show it, let me know. I have a hidden email with an email, so I just want to make sure. So then, so you'll email me your order. Anything over the $100, I will invoice you back for. Once you pay that to me, I put your order in and it gets submitted to you. I give you a screenshot from Stampin' Up! What your total is and all that good stuff. So the earlier you can get your order in tonight, if you want free shipping, get it into me as soon as you can so that I can get your order in and get you free shipping and get your order. And then you'll have to pay your invoice back to me. Okay, so I will invoice you as fast as I can. Gwen, I have your numbers as 3, 12, 19, 22, 28. Okay, then I will show it. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, so so when we play bingo, what I do is I start putting numbers down. If you see your number, type a B in the chat. Okay, a B. And then you want to type BI and have it ready to go. Once you see your second number, then you're going to hit enter, so it'll say BI. Okay, and then if I call your third number, have BIN ready to go and hit enter. You want to do all the letters consecutive. So BI, BIN, BING, like that. Especially the last one, the BINGO, have it ready to go because it's the first person wins bingo. You can only win bingo one time. And if there is a second winner, the second person that calls bingo gets a consolation prize. Now, let's say it's one of the first 3 bingos and somebody wins a consolation prize. They can opt out of the consolation prize and still go for the next bingo. Okay, so a consolation prize is something that I have as product. I'll send to you with your kit. And then if you decide I don't want anything like that, I want to still go for the next 1, 2, 3 bingos, then you could just say, I'd like to opt out of the consolation prize, and you can continue on in the regular bingo. Okay, hope that makes sense. All right, so making sure Gwen has her numbers. Okay, hi Steph. And that's about it. So, and we'll go, I'll kind of talk as we go along, so you can, make sure we've got it. Make sure you are signed into your Gmail, into your YouTube, so you can chat. So make sure you're able to chat. Make sure you have live chat on, because if you have top chat, you're only going to get the top chat people chatting. So you want to make sure you have live chat so you're current. If you leave YouTube and come back, it tends to put you behind. So make sure you grab that bar and pull it all the way to the right so you're up to the current spot where we are live. And then that way you will be up to date and not running behind, because I just hate to see people when I'm creating typing in their B and their I and they're on the last bingo. Because obviously you're not going to win because that bingo's over, and then you'll be behind for the next bingo. So make sure of that. Oh, thank you, Judy. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. All right, so I think that explains it all. So you guys should be ready to go. I tried to do my updates at the beginning, my explanation and everything. I know a lot of people are on the West Coast anyway, getting off of work, getting home. And so I think we're ready to start. So let's get started with card number 1. Card number 1 is Charming Duck. One of the things I should say is I try to do bingo with product that I create everything, and then you just really have to do a sentiment or something small. And if it's something you don't have, you can use something in your stash. So on this card, for example, all the die cutting's done for you. And so you can see all the pretty paper, and then this is the inside. Super cute. This set is becoming one of my favorites. Every card I've made so far, I absolutely love. I have not received it. Oh, yay. I am excited to, though. Thank you. I love receiving cards. I did receive a couple of cards. I think I've mentioned them all so far or showed them. But I will show it when I get it. All right, so let's get going. So card number 1 is going to be this, and you're going to get an envelope like this. It says project number 1. Okay, so we'll set that over. And let's just get started here. So you're going to have all of these items in your envelope. So I just like to push these over, and we're going to move those up there. And I like to start with the inside. All right, so we're going to move that up there, and let's start with the inside. The first thing, let's go ahead and mark happy birthday. And so we're using the Charming Duck. And for the stamp set, we're going to be using Have a Lovely Day. We're going to be using Happy Birthday, and we're going to be using the cat tail here, these 2 stamps. All right. So we're going to do Happy Birthday. And again, I am using my black ink. Now, somebody mentioned that they went to try to purchase this, and the Memento black ink with the refill with the white pad. For a long time, I couldn't find both of them at the same time. One was out of stock here and there. So what you want to do is get what you can when you can. So if the white ink refill is available, get it. And then I refilled it with Memento ink. So that's what I'm going to use today. And then when the black Memento ink comes in stock, then just go ahead and get it when it comes in. That way, for sure you'll get it, because I waited and tried to get them together for a while and it just didn't work. So I finally just got one and then got the other one, and it worked out fine. All right, so we're going to do Happy Birthday. Let me ink that up again. I'm just going to do it right about there. Yay. The next thing is we need some Granny Apple Green and our peach pie. You know what, while I have the black open, I'm going to do the front one, which is Have a Lovely Day. So let's just do that. I'm going to put this on my silicone mat. Let me tell you why. Because it's such a little piece, and this is kind of it's a little, not sticky, but it holds a little bit better. Whereas, I mean, it's still going to pick up with the stamp, but let's see. See how this is kind of flat right there? I'm going to move that over to that side, like up towards the top a little bit. I don't know why. I just like it like that better. So I'm going to do this. I just don't want it to slip around on the glass and me go down and it get all crazy. So I decided I'm going to do it on this. All right. I try to wipe my stamps off as I go, mainly, especially for bingo, because once I throw stuff back in the bucket to put away so I can move it out of my way and move on, I don't want it to get all over the place. All right, so this one, we're going to use Granny Apple Green. And of course, I forgot that I was doing the inside, so let me grab these and put them on blocks really quickly. It's funny because when I created this card, and that happens a lot with the bingo cards, is I tend to use it again for other projects and then I put it away. And so then when I come back to do bingo or whatever, sometimes I think, oh, I totally spaced out that I have to use this step or these different stamps. All right, so Granny Apple Green. I'm going to put this here, but like I showed you on another card I just did with this set, I'm going to put this under because I like to stamp off. I don't like to have the greenery just kind of floating around. All right, there we go. And now our cattails here, I want to do, so this is Granny Apple Green. I'm going to use Peach Pie. And this is, oh, let's see where my glasses come in handy so I can line things up. I had a terrible time finding this link. Oh, it's just on my YouTube, Dolores. It's just on my YouTube channel. Also on my Facebook page, I put a link on there too. All right, so we are going to come down here. Oops, I'm upside down. So you want the tall one in the middle. And then I just like to hopefully not put my head in it, but if it is, sorry. And you want to line them up between this, and then you've got the, oh, I don't know if you could see that. Oh, there you go. You've got the little one, the little spot from the green up on top. So just in between there is where you want those. So that's really cute. Kind of ties in with the front. Hi, Carol. We are just beginning. All right, so let's go ahead and add this to our peach pie. All right, yay! We have Pretty Peacock for our card base. These colors just are so pretty together. I love them. It's so funny. It was fine today. Oh, I know why. I was like, it was fine in here all day. Now all of a sudden it's hot, but I've got this big old bright light on. So I think that might be it. Although I think it's one of those supposed to not be hot lights, but I don't know. Maybe it's stage fright. Okay, so there we go. That's the inside. Let's go ahead and glue our stuff on because we don't have anything tying around. So we are going to adhere this to the top of the card. Look how cute that is. Now, if I were you, see how this is, it's popped up, but there's a big piece in here. You guys could take that out and use it as for something different. So if you have the deckled square rectangles or something where you can, you know, do a die cut from that, I would. Well, this is the first project, Angela, so you are good. Margie. How are you? Margie, I mentioned earlier that I have Barb on for August, so I didn't get to email you. I just wanted you to know. She is good for August. All right, so there we go. We're going to put that down, and then let's go ahead and add these two together. All right, so I don't give measurements for bingo because I just don't have the time. It's a long night for bingo, so I like to kind of move along, but you will be getting these projects. So if you choose, measure them out and see what they are so you can have your template. What I recommend is if this is a template that you'd like to use, and I would measure before you put them together so you kind of have your idea. And if these cards are going to be maybe templates that you want to do in the future, I like to, which I don't know if I have it on mine, not on this one, but I like to add the measurements or details on the back on a Post-it. So that way I know what stamp set I used, which is really comes in handy when I'm going back to the stamp or to the set, especially like for a class or bingo or something. And I'm like, oh no, what sentiment was that from? I don't know. So it's nice to write it on there. Uh-oh, my kitty's meowing. I should have fed her before a long video. I guess Dad's gonna have to do that. I always tell him, well, that way she'll love you more. Because he's like, oh, am I feeding the cat tonight? It's so funny because the animals tend to gravitate towards me, and he's always like, how come they don't come to me? So that's because they love me. All right, so there we go. Look how cute that is. So our little different colored cattails, and you can't really see them, but look how pretty those colors are. That just frames this image. It all just kind of goes together, right? All right. So now we're going to be doing some, let's put our sentiment up here. We're going to be doing some paper piecing here. Let me add this over here. My baby wipe's already dry. That's how warm it is here, which is kind of weird because we don't have humidity or anything. It's just a dry heat. All right, I could have put minis on there, but oh well, I have these out. So I'm going to put this up right about there. I like to see the grass here so you can kind of see, you know, around there, and I think covering a little of that's okay. So that looks good. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is be really careful with all your pieces. Let's see, we're going to take our two cattails here, and you could do these in color, obviously, if you have the set, but I really like the look of white paper and coloring it in. So I'm going to take the Granny Apple Green, and I have the light, and I'm just going to lighten this up, and I'm going to lighten the tip just like it is in the stamp. Okay, and then I'm going to come down right here. But it's a quick, easy way to do it. You don't have to put it through the die machine twice. You just do one time in white. I'm telling you, the blends are probably my favorite tool that I use and my favorite coloring, especially on white. I just like, it just looks a little more realistic to me than the solid colors. All right, so there's that. And now we're going to take our peach pie, and I did, let's see, light again. Hi, Carol Ann, how are you? And we are going to just color this in. All right, there's one. And you can add different layers, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. You want to be careful because you've got that little green right there, so I'm going to kind of come over this way and get all the way up to that green. All right, so look how light this is compared to that. And that's because maybe I did it in dark, but I believe I did it in light, and I just went over it again. So see how much darker it is? Just go over it again. So sometimes if the dark is too dark, go over the light and just keep, you know, doing it over and over. So until you get that shade that you want. All right, so there we go. So there's that. Yay. Oh, I hope you're feeling better, Nika. And I'll look for that card. All right, so we've got that done. And so now let's go ahead and we're going to add, let me move that out of the way. Let's add all of our bits. Okay, and I'm going to show you something different on this one than I did on this one. All right, so let's go ahead and add our mini dimensionals. All right, so there's that. And I'm going to add a little half one to this little petal kind of coming out there. So we can take that off. Come on. All right. So we're going to put that about right here. Oh, they're upside down this way. So you want this groove to go downwards. And it doesn't really matter, except if you're looking like at this one, it goes downward. And I just liked the look of this better. So I guess it really doesn't matter. But I had it go this way, because you want them to go pretty down. All right, and now we're going to use our glue. And let's add a flower. Where's my tweezers? And we're going to add that here. All right, and then we're going to add a little flower. And these are pretty in pink. Okay, just a little bit. And we're going to add it, and I just put them right in the middle. Okay, we'll put that one there. Now, let's take our other one, and so we can get our all of our lily pads down. Let's do a dimensional. Oops. Come on. All right, we're going to go down again. And I just put it up there. And we're going to do another large flower. So see what I mean? The only thing that you need is a sentiment to go here. And you don't even have to do the inside if you don't want to. If you don't have this stamp set, you can put whatever sentiment you want if you want to. Also, this paper that's in the inside, you can cut a little strip from the inside of that card and to layer it down here, or you know, put it in there to add a little color to the inside if you don't have this suite to use the stamp. All right, okay, so there's that. Now let's do our little ducks. So we're gonna bring in our silicone mat and our ducks. Let's get our ducks in a row here. All right, and here's our ducks. All right, so there's a couple things I want to show you. We're going to move these. You know what? Let's just glue these on. So I glued this one a little bit high. I didn't like that as high as I put it, so I want it to go straight to the bottom, just kind of like it's coming from the bottom, but I kind of tried to put it to where you could see the other ones on the inside. So you know what? I'm going to go over the green one more time. I think they're a little bit light on the green since I went darker on the... So let's just do this one more time. Oops. See how much darker it comes out just by doing it another time? Like I said, if you use the dark, it may even be darker than this, and maybe that's too dark for you. And so I always have a white piece of paper that I just kind of go on and kind of play with it to see what works for me, what color I want. And I also, if I do a lot, I'll do like a light and a dark on like 5 different shades of, you know, greens or blues or whatever, just so I can make sure that I'm getting what I want. Oops, I'm gonna make sure I can see those little green things. There we go, that's better. All right, now we're gonna be able to see them a little bit better. So let's go ahead and add this one. And I'm gonna add it, don't glue over your project just in case glue kind of drops, because that's not good. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue at the bottom of those, but not all the way to the top. We're gonna add this one in, like right about here. Okay, and I'm just gonna push the bottom and leave that for right now, okay? Now I'm gonna go to the next one, do the same thing. Just the bottom of the cattails, you don't need the whole thing. I'm not gonna go anywhere, right? And then I'm just gonna lift this up and kind of go underneath to where they just kind of layer up, but I'm kind of deciding I'm going to move this one inward more. I guess right there. I'm going to move this one inward. See how I just twisted it a little bit? I'm going to move this one in a little bit more. Now I can just kind of lay them down. And if you wanted, you could lay a block on them or whatever so that they, you know, stay, but look how cute that is. So you're just adding some extra and it looks like it's up closer to you. All right, now let's get our duckies done. So I'm going to take this duck, and what I'm going to do is I like to go right in here. That way, if there's not glue right there, that's okay, because you're going to be gluing up here and down here. And then that way you can get glue in there, and it's okay if you don't get all the way to that edge. And I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. Right, and now we're going to add that to our duck. Get it as close as you can, and then you can always pick it up and just kind of, you know, make sure it's aligned. But that one looks good. Now, one of the things I forgot, because I totally forgot, is I have a black marker. I'm going to lift up the duck's head before it glues all the way down. And I'm going to take my black marker, because I don't want to do it after, because you don't want to get it on the gray. And I'm just going to do a black dot. So like this. Oops, hello. Okay, just do a black dot. That way he's got a little eyeball there. Otherwise he just looks washed out. Can't have that. All right. So there's that duck. And now let's get this little guy. Again, I'm going to grab him by the neck. It's such a tiny piece of paper. You just, I mean, I hardly even squeezed the bottle. I finally had to get a new bottle. My lid cracked. I think when I put it on, I might have put it on too tight, but I was due for one anyway. All right, so there's this little guy. Make sure. Okay, so you just kind of move it until it's like where you want it, and you can see that you don't really see the peach pie in the back. Now, this is what my duck look like right here. But you also get these little tiny wings, and I was thinking of adding a little dimensional right there, but I think I remember why I didn't. And let me show you. So this is what the duck looks like. See how it has the little marks right there? But then this one, if I were to put the little wing here in there, it would pop up, but it wouldn't have, like, I could pop it up, but it wouldn't have that cute little, and I like that. So I'm not going to put these, but you have these, I believe, in your kit. So I chose to do it like that because I like the little lines. All right, let's see. Is that pale pie? No, this is a peach pie. It's the new in color and I love it. All right. How many, it was over 100. Over 100 little ducks. All right. Whew, I need a drink of my soda. I mean, my tea. I haven't drank soda in I don't know how many, 20 years. Why did I say soda? I don't know. All right. So now let's bring our card back in. We're almost done. And we can add our dimensionals on our cute little... And actually, my helper Stephanie is the one that, thank you, Stephanie, cut all these little ducks out, I believe. I do some and she does a lot. Usually I do like all the paper cutting and the sizing, the creating. I do some of the die cutting. Like I might do one of the cards, or I might do part of a card, but she does a lot of die cutting for me and I really appreciate it because that allows me to be able to not only have a bingo going, but try to have a class going or doing thank you cards or my clubs or whatever I've got going. It's super, super helpful for me. So I could not do all this without Stephanie. So everybody give Stephanie a yahoo, because she is my lifesaver. You know, I see a lot of people and they have a lot of help and they have helpers and stuff, and Stephanie does it when she can. She's got a grandbaby. She's a busy person, and but she does help me a ton. All right, so there we go. And now you're going to have your little embellishments, so don't lose those. They might be pink, they might be the yellow. There's I think it's Pebble Path color, whatever color you have. I chose to just put them here because I just thought it would be cute to kind of draw the colors in up here with I don't know where that went. I lost my little piece I took these off of. Oh, I don't know where it went, but anyway. So there we go, card number 1. Yay! I learn a lot doing her cutting. Oh, she says that. She's my hero for sure. All right, so there we go. So just kind of, you know, super simple. This set is adorable, you guys. It's super easy. You just match up these colors with the paper and it just, the paper really, oh, I found it. Here it is. I had the embellishments on it. The paper really is the star of the show because it just really takes all of this into you know, together and just groups it so perfectly. Is she your neighbor? No, she's not. She lives about 20 minutes, I guess, ish away from me. Probably a little farther now, maybe a half hour. In the next town over. We met because both of our children were in the military together. But our parents knew each other, which was funny because I went to school in that town. So, yay. So there's card number 1. Woohoo. All right. So we'll put that aside and start bingo. Does everybody have their numbers? I know we had some late comers come. I want to make sure everybody has their numbers while I put this stuff in its case really quick. Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. If you don't have this set, it is so adorable. I have to say, this was one of the sets I was like, oh, it's cute, but it's kind of cutesy. I don't know. And then I thought, I mean, my husband likes ducks and he goes duck hunting and that kind of thing. He's a hunter. But that's not kind of his kind of duck. His is more like the, you know, the real mallard stamp set that we have. So I was like, I don't know. And then I decided, all right, I've got to, I have to get this set because I know he'll love it. So, I mean, not he'll love it, I'll love it. So I decided to get it, and so glad I did because it's really becoming one I'm using a lot. I'm older, so she was still a snot-nosed kid. I wasn't going to tell everybody you were older, Stephanie, even though I Even though I joke and say Stephanie's a lot older than me, so no, we didn't know each other in school. All right. It looks like everybody has their numbers then. So let us go. Number 1 is a 5. Number 5. And I go a little faster at the beginning because it takes a bit for anybody to get the first 5 numbers. So number 1. And then also I always do closed caption. So there is a little bit of a lag. So you'll notice that, that it seems like I'm a little ahead. Sorry, it looks like on the screen you can't, am I too far up? Sorry, I can see it on my other screen, but not on this screen. So sorry about that. I'm pulling the numbers down. That was weird. Oh, you know what? I scrolled up. My bad. All right, so you guys can see them. Good. Okay. Oh, he didn't feed my kitty. I'm going to have to tell him. Flowers are on the bottom. Number 6. Remember, I made that mistake last month. I'm going to have to text him and say, please feed the cat. Although he's outside. Please. Now you can hear my dog. That's how I know they're outside. Oh, hold on. I dropped some numbers. I did not lose any numbers. They all fell in one little pile safely. Wow. Number 14. And number 9. Number 18. All right, lots of BIs. We've got some BIs. Robin, Anna, Cheryl. Ooh, Robin has a BIN now. Crystal has a BI, and Virginia. Number 3. If you are interested and you're watching and you're not playing bingo this time, if you're interested, there's a link below and registration is open for next month. Number 23. Ooh, let's see. Crystal, Anna have a BIN. Number 15. Number 15. $29. 29. What stamps are you using for August? Number 11. You know, Michelle, I'm not sure. One will be Wanted to Say Again, but completely a different card with lots of sparkle and embellishments. Anna, BING. Ooh, Robin. Number 24. Anna has a bingo. Anna, let's take a look. All right, we have a 6 and a 9, 11, 23, and 24. Congratulations, Anna. Woohoo! Yay! I don't see any other bingos. Yay! I'm still looking, but yay, congratulations, Anna. Yeah, Michelle, I'm not quite sure. I haven't gotten everything. I will throw a Christmas card in there for sure. So be watching for that. I might do 2 Christmas cards. It just depends because we can't pre-order our stuff till August 6th and bingo's the 14th. So that would be creating and getting the product and everything in such a short amount of time. But I want to at least try to get a Christmas card in there. Good, you were feeling lucky. Congratulations, all right. Anna will be playing for fun for the rest of the night. Woohoo! All right, are we ready for card number 2? Speaking of wanted to say, this is what this stamp set is. It's a great set to use for a bingo because you don't have to even stamp anything. You do not need anything for this card. Same with next month's card. You will not need anything for it. So that's what's really great about this because I'll do all the die cutting and of the paper and you'll have everything you need. So it'll be a lot of fun. I believe there's some embossing on it, but that'll all be done for you. So remember there's 2 different sides. Feel better soon. You're too kind. Happy birthday and celebrate. So there's a lot of really great things with that set. All right, so this is what our card is going to look like. So we have Feel Better Soon. I love this paper and these colors. So I thought would be a really great set. And this ribbon is so nice to work with. So you'll have that. Can you give me my numbers, please? Oh, let me see. Shelly, they are 5, 9, 10, 15, and 21. 5, 9, 10, 15, 21. I do too, Robin. These are really great dies, and the small things that go with it are really nice, and they make such fun cards. So this is the card we're making. We're going to add a little bit inside there, and so let's just get busy. Super simple card. I even put adhesive on the back for you guys. So I don't always do that because sometimes it's a little hard to do adhesive and put them in a kit because I'm just afraid it's going to get, you know, catch on stuff and get sticky all over and make a mess, but I did what I could, so we'll see. So here's your embellishments. Don't lose those. Put those aside. Your ribbon. You can have a long piece and a short piece. Let's go with the inside first. Oh, they're going to open this way. Only because I did this one first and then I accidentally cut all the card bases going the other way, which is perfectly fine. I don't do enough of those. So we're going to do that. So let's add this on the inside. I make sure your leaves are going the right way, so they're going upward. We're going to, and then obviously if you want to use the purple side, that's fine too for the inside. You guys watch Big Brother? Every year I think I won't watch it the following year, but I do. And my daughter just told me about a show Have you guys seen The Act? It's about Gypsy Rose. And I will tell you, like my daughter told me, I'm not going to tell you anything more. I'm watching it now. I started it last night. It is crazy. Wanted to say isn't it's 161594 is the number. 161594. They are awesome. And I will be using these for the next bingo. Okay, so I don't always add a panel if I'm using colored cardstock. Because I think the white pops out enough. You've got that pretty border of color, so I leave it like that. If it is white in the background, then I do like to add a color between the white. So that's what I do. All right, so that one's done. So we're gonna go ahead and add our panels, which are these two. So because it's Gorgeous Grape, I'm gonna add the white and then add the DSP. My husband said, okay, so he's feeding the kitty, so hopefully we won't hear her meowing anymore. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to go sit down and look at the catalog. It'll probably be tomorrow because I'm guessing I'm going to be putting some orders in tonight, which makes total sense. Again, I don't know if you guys heard the beginning. I'm doing a special tonight only. You do not have to be a bingo player. Anybody watching, if you put in a 50+ order tonight with my host code, you will go into a drawing for a $50 shopping spree in my store. And I will announce that on Sunday, who the winner was. Okay, so we're going to add that here. And you'll get free shipping. And you'll get your $5 bonus days for every $50. If you spend more than 50, for every 50 I should say, I will put you in the drawing for every $50. So if your order is $100, you'll be 2 tickets into the drawing, or 2 entries in. And that's before shipping and tax, of course. Hopefully shipping's free, obviously, today. All right, so let's do our green, which is the back side of this one. In this set. I love the texture it shows on there. So we're going to put that on here like that. All right, so there we go. Now, before I glue this on, we're going to put our ribbon around it, and we're going to do that in a minute. So let's jump to this, because once I put the adhesive on and everything, I want to be able to put my dimensionals on and push that down. So you should receive your sentiment like this. It's got adhesive on the back. Okay, so be really careful when you peel this off. There's 2 things you can do. You can try to peel the whole sentiment out and then peel it off. What channel is Act? The Act is on Hulu. But while it's part of this, sometimes it's easier to grab it and pull it off. But this one it die cuts so nicely. I'm just going to take it out because it doesn't look like this is going to hold it in anyway, because look how nicely it cuts. And so we're going to take out all of our little pieces. Okay. And that way it's actually less likely to stick to anything, hopefully. So we're going to take out all of these little bits. This one's a little, there we go. It's got, what's her name? Oh, her name is on the tip of my tongue. Oh man, what is her name? Her name is right there. I'll think about it. All right, so we're going to just pull this off, and I'm going to show you what my easiest way. So be careful pulling it off. You don't want to tear your letters, so just make sure you get a close grip. All right, so that's all trash. Now what I like to do is put my tool just somewhere like in the middle, so you have a little bit of a good grip. And I tend to start, I'm going to put it right there, on the left side. So as long as my S is on, my B and my F are lined up okay, then everything else should be fairly close. Now, if you felt like your T needed to be moved over or your L needs to come in a little bit, you know, you've got that little bit of wiggle, because these are thin and you can kind of move them a little bit, but that's good right there. All right, we're going to do our dimensionals. Let's add on here. I always like to add large first if they fit. I keep wanting to say Angelica, but that's not it. Oh my goodness. Her name is going to drive me crazy. Somebody's got to look it up. I can see her face. All right, so now I did a large one. I could probably put a large one in right there too. Not funny. I know her name. I know who she is. I just cannot think of it right now. All right, I'm just going to add one there, and then I'm going to add a half of one right up here. And as long as you put it towards the very top, you should be okay. I'm going to add another one over there. And I'm just going to go down, like angle it a little bit. There we go. That's good. All right, so we are going to add our ribbon. Think about where you want your name to go. Your sentiment, I mean. And I wanted the ribbon to just go right about there. So let's leave it right about there and turn it over. All right, so what I do is I go one side in, okay, and then I usually like to flip it up and just get a visual look. And that also helps me make this very straight. You want it to go straight and not angled. If it's angled, it's going to come out kind of wonky up here. Patricia Arquette, that's exactly who it is. Yep, thank you. All right, and I like to add extra adhesive. Where did the Lost Lagoon drop come from? The Lost Lagoon drop? Didn't see it get glued on. This one right here, it's a Pretty Peacock, I think. It's in this set, this paper with a perennial lavender, but it's got the white puffy flowers on the reverse side. So it's the same perennial lavender set. All right, so this is on, so let's go ahead and add our dimensionals here. I used a bunch of my dimensionals last night. I was making my thank yous for my sophisticated sled class. So I think I have to go pull some more out. Let me look. Yep. This is one of the items I got for my free shipping as I'm loading up on my dimensionals. All right. So that is good. So we're going to put this on our card like this. Okay, we have that. Look how easy this card was. And the next month's card, again, like you said, you're going to have something from this die set wanted to say. It is a great, great set. Has a happy birthday, has a celebrate, feel better, and what was that last one? You're Too Kind. And it's got the background and the foreground. So just like this, the background and the foreground on all of those. And then you've got like little stars, a flower, a gift, a bow, hearts, and well, a stem and a flower. So really, really cute. All right, so now let's put this on. And one of the reasons I liked the ribbon to go through where the soon is at is because it gives you a nice spot to go in to put the bow on. The ribbon I am using is this one right here, and it's called metallic. It's metallic ribbon, and it's called Pretty Peacock and Gold. It is wonderful. It's very thin. It's really, really nice to work with. I love it. And of course I love Pretty Peacock, so it's really, really pretty. All right, so we're gonna put that right about, think about your bow, right about there. Okay, so I just eyeball it. Just kind of look at the feel and kind of get, you know, where you want it. Again, I always use a glue dot. Oh, Melanie, I agree. It's hot here too. It's 110 today. It's only 112 tomorrow. Yay! And tomorrow I get to go meet up with 2 classmates. We are doing our class reunion. Yay! So that's going to be nice and hot. All right. Speaking of old, that's when you really start thinking, when you think about how long ago it's been that you were in high school. I was just talking to my granddaughter, and she's going to be 10. She's so excited that she's going to be double digits. She's a cheerleader. She's very busy. Stampin' Seal or Seal Plus? Cheryl, my favorite is Seal Plus, but it is a little more expensive. I go through tape like you wouldn't believe. So I tend to use Seal, but I finally also got the hang of using it. But I love Seal Plus. And let me tell you really quickly the difference. If you're using Seal and you're on a piece of paper that is, let me grab a scrap paper. So let's say, this isn't really, oh yeah, it's scored already, so it's a scrap of something. If you go towards the end and then you lift up, your edge is, I mean, you've got adhesive right there, but that you could just rub upwards and it's on your paper. Whereas if you use Seal Plus and you go close to the edge, it hangs off. Yes, you can still fold it up and get it onto your paper, but it is more, it will always do that, where this does not. It can sometimes go right up and without any issues. And so it depends on what you're using it for. If you're using for the back of card bases, I love this one. If you're using it more on more intricate things, then I would do this one. But I love them both. So that kind of is where I think about what I'm going to be using. All right. So, and I love the liquid. Absolutely love the liquid. So I beat the rush on ribbon, right, Margie? I just ordered it. Oh, good. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. The last 2 rolls of Stampin' Seal reload backlashed right after I changed them and cannot use. This is way too expensive when they do. Call them up. If you have trouble with your seal, call them up and they'll make it right. There has been a few I've had to take apart and fix. And they are fixable, but it is kind of a pain. So anyway, there we go. So quick and easy. Again, this is a great card for I Feel Better. The reason I did these is because I always need cards for Feel Better. And so I started making these for myself, and then I was like, these would be great bingo cards because you don't have to have any product. If you don't have this stamp set, it's okay. There isn't a stamp set. It's just a die set. And so it's really easy. That is why I decided to do another card next month with the same bundle wanted to say, and but it's going to be a completely different technique and type card. So, but again, you're not going to need anything for that. What did you say to do with them, Marcie? To do with your Stampin' seal that you had issues with? Call Stampin' up and let them know that 2 of them or 1 of them or whatever is not working, and they'll ask you questions about it. And sometimes they have you send stuff back, sometimes they don't. So, but they're really good about making things right. Oh yeah, these are really nice and simple. I highly, if you're doing multiples of these, Deb, I would definitely do the adhesive backing. If you're doing 1 or 2, you really don't have to. You could easily use a small little bottle like this, or our fine tip glue bottle, to do the adhesive on the back. But the adhesive paper, I would definitely use that if you're doing a lot, especially. But there you go, card number 2. All right. Thanks, Dolores. Yeah, they are super easy. That is a great stamp set to have, or die set to have. All right, so let me set this bundle. I got to set these off to the side because I need my space for card number 3, and card number 3 is exciting. But let's win some bingo. Who's ready to win bingo while I take a drink of my tea? Cold brewed tea is like the best thing ever that's come out. I am like a total iced tea person, but it has to be freshly brewed tea. I do not like instant whatsoever. All right, the number for those dies, 161594. Here it is, 161594. All right. All right, Rosie's ready to win, she says. Number 16. Number 19. Number 18. Cheryl has, let's see, wait, where am I? Cheryl, Carmen, Deb, Mia, yay. Everybody's getting on board. Help the bee. Number 5. Oh, a green tea bag. I do, right now I'm drinking Celestial Cold Brew Raspberry tea. So I think it's like a herbal, it's got caffeine in it, but it's a raspberry tea. It's really good. Number 21. It's a little lighter. It's not so strong because I'm fine with black tea, or, I mean, it is a black tea, but, ooh, Crystal has a BIN already. Look at her go. Number 14. Dolores, BIN, and Crystal. Number 22. So I told you guys about my fireplace, that I did some painting and we got our fireplace painted, and I was going to do some grays on it, and I decided not to. We like it like it is. So we were like, you know what? Let's leave it. The color is called Frost. It looks white. Number 15. But it's actually like a very light gray. But it looks white, but not stark white, which is nice. Number 29. All right, Carmen has a BIN, Dolores and Crystal and Eileen. And number 3. Thank you everybody for watching. Those who are not playing, I'd love to have you join us August bingo. It's up for registration. There's a link below. Number 20. Ooh, Crystal has a BING. Ooh, Rosie has a BING. I'm going to slow down just a bit because we're getting close. Each person that wins bingo wins $100 shopping in my store. You just email me your order. And again, if you were late today, if you order with me tonight, get your order in as soon as you can. We'll get you some free shipping. I need to get your order in and get you invoiced and everything before I submit it. So we'll try and do that if you'd like. Eileen with a B-I-N-G. I keep shaking them around and then I just grab from the middle. 26. Only a couple orders have been received to be put in the drawing, so chances are really good right now. And that's if you purchase $50 or more from me before the end of the night, not during bingo night, but 11 Pacific time, because that means it's days. You have to get it in before then so I can write everybody's names down and put you in a drawing for $50 shopping in my shop. 23. Yay, Marilyn finally got a B. For those of you in my In Color Club, I know that Shy Shamrock is sold out. I have already purchased your Shy Shamrock. So this month or next month when you purchase, when you pay that last month, I already have all of your stuff. So yay. Number 4. I saw them going on low inventory and said, you know what? Better grab those. And number 10. So those that are new, just so you know, if somebody should call bingo out and maybe this number or this number is their last number, it's whoever puts bingo first. Because there might be somebody that had to go to the bathroom or whatever and came back, and they may have won bingo back here and we've already called 2, but if nobody's called it yet, then that's the bingo. So make sure you are ready to hit it. There is a lot of BINGs right now, so I'm slowing down just a bit. On screen, I just put down the 10, so I'm waiting to see kind of before I continue. Number 8. I keep saying I need a new bucket. Look at this one's got a big crack and 2 big cracks in it. This is from like 2 years ago, I think. When I went to a retreat, we got some cute little lights or candy. I can't remember what we got. Lights, I think, with some candy or something. And I just thought it was a cute bin, so I kept it for bingo. Guess I have to go buy some more candy and a cute little bin, right? All right. Next number. Number 2. Stephanie with a B-I-N. Now my kitty's just meowing because she hears me. All right. Number 28. Ooh, lots of numbers this time. Marilyn with the B-I-N, Mary. Lots of B-I-N-Gs. I know it's going to go soon. Ooh, 2 more B-I-N-Gs. Ooh, 3, 4. Mine is just B-I, my finger slipped. Oh, Stephanie, you get dinged for that. Number 13. Number 13. Crystal has a bingo. Oh, no, she doesn't, she says. Okay, so Crystal does not have a bingo. I don't think. So everybody, we're still playing. Okay. Gwen has a bingo. All right, so let's... Crystal, I'm confirming you do not have a bingo, correct? Okay, so Gwen, we have number 3, number 12, Gwen, I do not see number 12. Oh, need one more. Okay, so we're still playing, everybody. We are still playing. So no bingo. We're still playing. So I'm waiting for a minute for my screen to kind of catch up. So the next number, 25. So never stop saying bingo. If you guys are close, make sure you get your information up there, because sometimes that happens, which we just saw twice. It's easy to do. And another reason you want to make sure you're on live chat and you're caught up. All right, so no 25. So let's keep going. Number 12. That's a popular number. First person. Ooh, two more, some B-I-N, B-I-N-Gs. Okay, so I'm going to push these up just a tad. Running out of room. Maybe I made them a little big. Now you guys are trying to look. There we go. I added that last number. Some B-I-N-Gs. People are catching up now. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull another one. Number 6. Number 6. Oh, Gwen now has a bingo. Oh, yep, that was your number. Okay, so let's see. 3, 12, 19, 22, and 28. Congratulations, Gwen. Yay. I read that number, knew it was your number, but when I read it just now, can't remember. So Gwen is bingo winner number 2. Congratulations. Yay. All Stephanie's must be at the bottom. All right. Yay, everybody. Carol, it looks like you're a little bit behind, so make sure you grab that bar and pull it to the right before next bingo so you can get caught up. Yes, it was what she was waiting for. Yay. Congratulations. I'm going to mix them up. Aw, cute little fish. All right. Yay, card number 4. Are we ready? I'm ready. Let me put this back here so I can get to my iced tea a little better. That was a lot of numbers. I've seen them go super quick, and I've seen them go almost all of the numbers before. But that was crazy. Oh, good, Carol. Okay, so you are caught up. Yay. All right, are you guys ready for a fancy fold? There will be a very little stamping if you choose, which I'm realizing that I need one of my stamps out here. because I did not take it out. We are going to be using the Latte Love, which is one of the stamp sets I love. I found some of those containers in February at the dollar store. Only card 3, right? Yep, we're on card 3. Yep. I found some of those containers in February at the dollar store. Which containers? What containers? Okay, so let's talk about a fancy fold. We're going to do the Latte Love. Woohoo! Excited. And this is your card. So it's, see what I mean? About there's my stuff. But here's your card. So it's going to stand up. Let me take that off because that just looks like a mess. And then they can write on the back. Lots of room. And it's just, I liked that I put the DSP all the way through so you have that fun image there. And you're going to get your envelope with this because this is a larger card. It's a 6x6. So this will go. Okay, I have a lot of people. One of your favorite stamp sets. Me too. Oh, the bingo number container. Oh, I'll have to go there and look. Oh, good, you guys. Thanks. Oh, I'm going to have to look for that. All right, so let's open up our kit. So your kit's going to come like this. I love this set. It's funny because I'm not a big coffee drinker. I just started kind of drinking like cold brew coffees. And we had some coffee at a retreat recently that I really liked. And it's like a little espresso coffee when you put milk and cream and oh, it's yummy. But I love coffee themed anything. So I'm really happy with that. So here's your envelope. So don't mistake that for your white card base. So let's set that aside. So you're going to have your card base with your early espresso and your DSP. So let's go ahead and put that together. So we're going to do our DSP. This was a lot of cutting. Ooh. All right, so we're going to put that on. Just gives you a little bit of space all the way around. All right, we're going to go ahead and adhere it right onto your thick basic white. I don't know why during classes in bingo when I do videos like this, I get so nervous because it's been a while since I created these kits. So then I'm like, let's remember how we did it. But I don't want to waste a kit and like practice before I do it. So I just kind of look at it and go, okay, I think I remember. But then sometimes as I'm doing it, I'm like, oh man, I forgot to do this or that. All right, so I looked at the coffee and I just kind of figured out what looks right, but they're kind of all going different ways, so it really does not matter. All right, what I did is I like to decorate these first, so I've already scored these for you. So they're going to score like this, okay, to put down. So again, if you would like to recreate this, make sure you write down your measurements. Take this down and put it down. So you must like the new... Oh, Janine, it is one of my favorites, yes. In the leaders group, I even told the $1 million person that I love her set. So, yes, 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 I do. All right, so I'm going to score these. I kind of wish, well, I'm not going to go on to any more, but I wish it would have covered a little more than one holiday, but I will make it cover more than one holiday. And that is probably what's going to be in my bingo next month. I'm just saying. All right, sorry, I'm hitting the thing with this, my phone folder. Okay, when I do a lot of bone foldering and stuff, I usually put my my little grid sheet underneath it, like when I'm in here doing a whole bunch, just like when I did these. If I were to score them ahead of time, I did not. You guys can score one versus me scoring a bazillion. And so, but I usually put something under me because it gets loud. All right, so let's see what we have here. We have our white piece for the center. We have our espresso piece, early espresso, and our pecan pie. Okay, we'll set those aside. Now, you and me both, Angelique. I gave you a coffee cup. You can fussy cut it out or die cut it out, whatever you have. Hopefully you have this set because it's amazing. But I'm going to show you how I did this one because it's quick and easy enough. So anyway, I'm going to show you that option. If you don't have the set though, I gave you this so you can do it. Okay, Marva, you take care. All right, so we're going to set those aside. And we are going to do this one and this one. And then we'll set those aside for now. So let's go ahead and glue these first. Oh, I put one of my pecan pie panels right over my adhesive. And I was like, where did it go? I just had it. All right. So there's that. Let's do this one. All right, so those are done. We'll just glue those in a minute. Now we're going to do these, and so we are going to be quick as we can. Let's see. I should have pre-done these and then just, I mean, obviously you know how to glue these on, right? So let's just set those. I like to just put them, spread them out. You should have 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. And I am going to use liquid because I think it's going to be faster. And I did leave kind of a larger border on purpose. I just wanted the look of all the dimension. We're not doing too bad. Bingo nights usually last a bit longer because obviously we have 4 projects. I've been trying to do bingo a little faster just because I know there's East Coast people, but I can't really start earlier because I have West Coast people and even Hawaii. So their time, I want them to try to get home from work or at least be able to get as much of it in as they can. Like I said, I even have people that just join just for the projects because it's like a class, but you don't have to have all the product. And I know a lot of people ask about, you know, what am I going to use? I try to make it to where it doesn't matter. That hopefully you don't have to have everything. You could definitely use a different sentiment on any of these. And then I try to kind of keep it narrowed down to a particular thing. Like I try to use the same sentiments, like I'm using the coffee set. I try to use the same sentiments just in case you do have that, then you're good to go. But if you don't, then you're going to have to try to, you know, find something else, which is fine. The only thing you have to worry about is having it fit in the area that you're going to either stamp or on the label that I give you, but you can always use a different label too. So I try to make it as simple as possible. All right, so there's 7, one more. Right, Marilyn. And the other thing is, obviously not everybody has every set, and so that's the one reason I do it that way. The other reason is I like to do bingo because I like to use different projects, or different products, I should say, and then that way you might be stepping out of your box. You might be going, you know what, that is not my style, but now I want that. Because now, you know, you saw the coffee set, or you saw the duck set, or whatever, and you're like, now, you know what, I think I could use that, or now I have an idea, or, you know, whatever. Or look how easy it is to create whatever. And so, and that's funny because I get a lot of stuff sometimes that I'm not quite sure I would use, but I know that a lot of people like that style. So I might get something, and then it ends up being like the duck set. I wasn't going to get it. And then I realized that it is so easy to come up with the cutest stuff. Okay, so again, the coffee cups are going all different ways. So you, oops, look at my little glue there. That's why I try not to glue up on top of it. But all right. It went right off the side right there. All right. And the thing about this is I just try to make them align without my head in the way. Sorry. I have to hold it up. Make, you know, the lines across as straight as you can get it. Doesn't have to be exact because they're kind of going around the corner anyway, but I try to. Oops. Don't you? I was just thinking about something. Tonight is Wednesday, and I'm like, I know we watch a lot of TV. I will tell you that we enjoy watching our shows. We have certain shows we watch together. He's not so much a Bachelorette fan or Bachelor fan, but I usually watch that because it's always starts when nothing else is on, so I end up watching it. And it's definitely not my favorite show. And it's not one that I'm like, ooh, I can't wait for it to come on. No. But sometimes there's shows like on online, it would come on Wednesdays or whatever, and that's the new episode. And then I can't even remember what show it was. Like tonight, I'm like, wasn't there a show that every Wednesday updates? I don't know. I think it's Criminal Minds, but I'm like, I know there's an app that you can go in and fill out an app that fills out the shows you watch, that keeps track of when the new stuff comes on, but I have not even tried finding that. But I heard there was. I think my daughter said, Mom, you got to get the app. It keeps track of the shows. And I'm like, oh no, that means I have a problem. Can't do that. All right. So we have all of our cute little coffee cups on here. Now we're going to glue those on, but let's stamp this first because this is going to go next anyway. So let's get our pad here. We're going to get pecan pie, which, oh, it's right here. Oh, see, I can tell you right now. So I put this in here for you to cut out to put on here. I did not put in an extra piece for you to stamp because it really is just optional if you choose to do that. But I'm just going to show you how I did mine as soon as I can find my paper here. I have a bunch of little scrap pieces that I'm going to, so when I did a project, I had these little pieces left over, so this is what I'm using. So we're going to use the heart because that's my favorite one. And we're going to do pecan pie. I like to ink it up really good. All right, so there is our pecan pie. And I probably could fit, no, I'm not going to try. So there's that one. We're going to also take this one. And I did this in early espresso. So early espresso. I just didn't want the stark black. I liked that the early espresso was just a nice blend. Uh-oh, what happened to my... All right, so then we're going to take our light and dark Lost Lagoon, because that's my favorite colors with this set. And so I'm going to do the light first, because we're going to do this a little bit different. I'm just going to take the light and I just go all the way around. Like I said, you could fussy cut that, or if you have the dies, die cut it, but just in case you didn't have this set, you could just cut it out and use that. So with my bingos, I always try to do some kind of technique or some kind of, I don't know, just style that you may not think of, or I just ordered more. I say this every time, but I just ordered some more of these, because once I start using stuff, I do a lot of them. And so when I create cards or a project, I use a lot of blends when I'm coloring. If I do a project for, I'm trying to think, because I did just do one with these. Okay, you're going to cover this up pretty much anyway, so not too worried about it. Now we're going to take the dark. So it seems like whenever I do a project, and okay, let me show you what I do. I'm going to color this in, and then I'm going to color the line just underneath the line. I don't necessarily need to be on the line. I just want to give it that little bit of a, right there, right there, right here. So just kind of go with the lines that show, all right? And it just kind of gives you a little bit of a, and you can keep adding on if you wanted to. Oh, Criminal Minds is Thursday. Thanks, Marilyn. Okay, so now I'm going to use my dies, which are these two right here. So here's your circle. Now, if you have a circle punch, you could do that too. I don't remember what size it is, but I think I put it away, but I have a lot of the old circle punches, so. All right, so let me cut those out real quick, just in case you opt to do it this way. Yeah, we have Disney 2 million. That's where Hulu's at, where that other show's at I told you about. Is the Disney Hulu bundle. All right. Yay. Okay, so we're going to add our dimensionals here. 1, 2, 3. And like I said, this will lighten up like this is. You can tell on this one it's lightened up a little bit. It takes a bit. The other thing before, okay, we can glue these on. Oh, you can tell my circle got a little wonky, but that's all right. That's what I get for hurrying. All right, so there's that. But we need our white piece. Oh, that's why I had that third white piece. Uh-oh. Let's hope that this fits in here. Yeah, that's good. I think this is a little smaller, but I think I just used the wrong piece too. Yeah. See, this was the piece that goes on here. Oh, that's okay, look. We could do this, because it's going to glue straight down. Look at us. All right. This was my scrap piece that I had, but I grabbed the wrong piece. That's why I was like, oh, I have 3 pieces out. Okay. But we're going to glue this down anyway, so watch this. We're going to do this, this, and this. And we're going to glue that on here. Okay, we're going to bring this in, and we're going to add our little coffee, which is going to be our pecan pie, the same color as our coffee. And I did this, and then I did, I think I did it this way. This, like it's under the coffee cup. Oh, I stuck my finger in it. House of Dragons. I haven't heard of that. Ooh, yay, Renee. You have to send me a picture. All right, so now we're going to glue this down. So we are going to do this, this. Now watch this, you guys. This kind of tells you too with the seal, not Seal Plus, but seal. You just go down like this. If you're on your silicone mat, see how it just comes up? And it's just barely off right there. You just do that and it goes right on. So this is going to be put on here like this. Of course, you can tell it was on my dirty silicone mat. My adhesive that was on there. There we go. All right, there's that. And now I'm just going to do this. That's where our circle came out of, so we know this is bigger than the circle, right? And I'm just going to put it just like that. And I am okay if that goes off, but it looks like I can push it. Okay, now I'm going to push it back because it went off a little bit. And I am okay with the handle being off. That's okay. Because it's like it's sitting down right there, right? All right. Right there you can see I went out of the edge just a tiny bit. So I'm going to take my color lifter and push that color back inside. I always am hesitant to go too close, so it takes me a minute to get that to go inside, but you can push that in and then that'll lighten up also. And now, oh, we forgot to stamp our, you're the best part of my day. I forgot to take that out. You're the best part of my day. Now there's other sentiments on here. This one's on me if you wanted to put a gift card in. Hello there, let's catch up and thanks so much. So there's a lot of space that you can put different things. But we're going to do you were the best part of my day. And I did it in black. Do I want to do it in black or early espresso? Let's do this one in early espresso and see what it looks like. All right, we're going to put that on here. Ooh, I don't know. This doesn't look like it's going to stamp very dark. Let me see. Oh, I think I need to re-ink this. Oh, it's better over here. Yeah, I probably need to re-ink this. That looks good though. It's a little dry, I think, on the other side. I definitely need to re-ink it, but that looks good. And now, here's an option. You can tell on this one, I put it sideways. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give you the name of the person. This is called the Double Bridge Fold, and it's from Sam Calcott from the UK. That's where I found it. So that's where I got this fold from. So she put it on sideways, so I did too, and I thought, you know what, that's out of my character, so I'm going to do it. But we need to glue these on, and these are going to go all the way to the edge. Okay, so I did liquid because it's a little easier to maneuver these around and get them right where you want them. So I did one at a time. I'm going to do this side and go right up to the edge. Right up to the corner there. So give it a second so it doesn't fall off, but then you have your time to kind of just, you know, make sure your edges are nice and smooth, which that one's fine now. And now we're going to do this one. So I'm going to fold it back. And remember, if I do odd sizes like this, I will give you an envelope. Okay. All right, we're going to go right to the corner. Hopefully my head's not in the way. Probably is. And I'm going to just make sure your edges, and I can see the white so I can tell where I'm at. All right, so that one is good. Same with this one. And I like to do glue here because number one, this is a moving part, and if you do it as a moving part, I really like to use glue because it just holds better, in my opinion, for moving items. Let's see, if you have Netflix, we have finished Fool Me Once. I've seen it. Oh, thank you, Babette. Oh, Melanie, a year already? Wow. That has gone really fast. I think actually her and I have talked about Sam before. Yeah, I like all of that author's movies, the Fool Me Once ones. I went on a binge and watched a bunch of them. I don't remember them much, but I did watch a bunch, and I was telling my daughter about that the other day. But this one I'm watching now, The Act, whew. I mean, I've heard the stories about Gypsy Rose, but to watch the movie, ooh. It's a true story, but they did say obviously some of it is dramatized or whatever, but still, man. And Patricia Arquette is an amazing actress in this. All right, so there we go. We have our pieces all on, nice and straight. Yay! See, it folds down in your card. Everything's scored for you, so don't worry about that. We're going to add this, and I kind of like it at an angle. Kind of gives it that little fun vibe. So I'm just going to do the corner and this corner. And that's what I like about the glue, is it's going to hold this on. Oh, did I just do the wrong corners? No, that's fine. And do it. I just kind of keep it on the DSP. So it's at an angle. Oh, I'm gonna bend it down. Okay. Let's see, how did I do this before? All right, I'm gonna make sure. I think I've really goofed it up because I put too much of an angle on there. See the glue I got on there? Be careful of that. I didn't need that big of a corner. So let me look. It's just this corner. The other corner's fine. This corner, too much glue. So I'm gonna have to let that dry and then I'll rub it off. It'll be fine. But when you put it on there, let it stick. Let it stick and then it will all go together. Okay, so let that dry. Let me wipe all the glue off my hand. I do too. Ooh, Presumed Innocent is good too. See, I told you we watch a lot of TV. Well, I should say my husband and I both watch a lot of TV together, but I'm in here crafting all day and creating and stuff, and I always have something on. So some stuff I watch very carefully, and other stuff, it's just noise. All right, so now we just have to add our embellishment. So again, you're going to have one of the colors that go with it. So I'm just going to do that. And this one, uh-oh, I just flipped it. And then I just added one up here. So obviously what I would end up doing, instead of doing adhesive on the corners, just do it across, because you're going to have both pieces across on, and then that way you don't mess up like me and put adhesive right here where it doesn't need to go. But once it dries, it's going to dry like this, so you can close it, and then you also are going to get your envelope. Obviously, if you have the stamp set, it would be really fun to stamp coffee cups here. You could do them all the way across the back or the front or on the flap, and these have the peel adhesive for you. You could also just do one coffee cup. It would be a lot of fun to mask them and do different colors across. But anyway, there you go. And so there is your project number 3. All right, so I'm going to let this dry and then we'll play with it at the end. Yay, project number 3. Done. Done, done, done. All right, let me get this off my desk here real quick. My extra coffee. I hope you guys are enjoying the projects. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like them. All right. Another bingo. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Time for my iced tea. Hi, Tashana. How are you? All right. Bingo number 3. Let me get my bingo paper out here. Thanks, Stacy. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. When I saw it, I was like, ooh, I've got to do that one. Number 7. That's what's so fun about, watching people and seeing the different things that people make and create. And there's a lot of great crafters out there. And I'm so sad I almost forgot to tell you who that was from, but yeah. Oh, I'm glad you guys liked it. All right. Number 14. I got to dig from the bottom so I can get a Stephanie number. 28. I don't know if that's a Stephanie number, but I'm digging from the bottom. Yeah, Shelly, I thought it was unique too. Different. And like I said, the little tilted on the top. I don't like everything symmetrical, but I also think that looked a little weird to me, but I actually kind of like it. It gives it character. Number 24. Lots of bees. Susan, Deb, Sarah, Janine, Nikki, Carol, Angela, Marilyn, Mary, Karuna. How do you say your name? Is that right? Karuna? Carol, Marilyn. Ooh, Marilyn has a B-I. Number 4. Karuna. You're going to have to tell me how to say your name so I can say it right. Ooh, Marilyn has a B-I-N. Number 22. See, Stephanie, look, I told you I'd get one for you from the bottom. Number 2. Ooh, Nikki has a B-I. You're saying it right. Oh, Karuna. Okay, good. Number 6. Karuna. Okay, Karuna. Thank you. Ooh, Carrie has a BIN. Mary, number 30. Oh, I got a glare on that one. Look at that. Glare. No glare. Only one. I know. Getting there. Number 11. I hope you guys all have your glass mat. I just love it. More than the one I had. Ooh, Marilyn has a BING. 17. Ooh, Mary has a BING. 21. Yay, Rosie's got her B. Angelique has a BING. 23. Okay, I'm slowing down because I'm way ahead. I think I have more ice than tea in here now. Ooh, Angelique has a bingo. Yay, let's take a look. All right, Angelique has a 6, 17, 22, 4, and 11. Yay, Angelique, congratulations. Bingo number 3. Yay. Even though I can't win bingo, that's okay. You can still watch and pretend to play. Good job. I don't see anybody else. Congratulations. All right, I don't see anybody else, so that is it. Congratulations. Moving on to project 4. You are welcome. I would really appreciate if everybody would give me a thumbs up, share. Make sure you subscribe. That's how you're going to get notified of when I go live, and that way you can see what's going on. I usually put out a notice, so if you go to Facebook, usually about 3-4 o'clock, I'll have something out there saying my video's coming up tonight, and you can kind of even see what it is. So make sure you subscribe and click on the notification. That's the important part. That's how you're going to get notified. Okay, so project 4 is a little bit different. If you guys remember, I used a lot of this paper in some cards, and I used the Thoughtful Journey paper, and so I ended up with a whole bunch of it. Are you making alternatives for the July paper pumpkin? Yes, I will. I have 2 boxes over here. I haven't even opened them yet, but I have seen that paper pumpkin, and I cannot wait. I had to get through this, and I have to get through my sled video, and then I'm going to do that. So I will definitely do that. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. I thought the movie you were talking about was Gypsy Rose Lee. Oh, no, it's not the stripper. Well, unless she became a stripper. I'm not done watching the movie. But no. It was the one where the mom was pretending she was sick. I'm only on like episode 4 or 5, but I remember the story in real life, but not all the story. Okay, so anyway, I ended up with a lot of this paper, so I'm going to show you, because if you guys made any of those like I did, you probably ended up with a lot of extra little pieces of paper. And so what I wanted to do is show you how to make some cute little cards that you can just toss in a package. And I just realized something, because your gift, I know you always find out what the gift is too, because I have to use the gift, but I can't find it up here, so I'm gonna have to grab a new one. Hold on. Your gift is going to be the linen thread. So not everybody does linen thread. A lot of people like twine instead or whatever. And so I just wanted you to have it because it really does make the cards, and it's so cute and a way to tie your sentiments on there. And so I decided I'm going to do, oh, then that's not the same Gypsy Rose for sure, because this was in the 2000s. Anyway, so how to do your ribbon. So you're going to get a full package of your twine. So we're going to do that. Yes, the refill sold out. So hopefully you guys got the refills, because it's an amazing set. I can't wait to play with it. All right, so this is what you're going to get. All of the paper is going to be different, but it's how easy if you're going to do a gift and you want to just drop in a little gift card with your set for your, for your gift, and just put a little gift card. Masculine, it could be, feminine, whatever. It could be different papers. It might be both. It might be one, because I used what I had. When I do a lot of projects and I use a lot of paper, then I am going to have a lot of extra stuff and extra pieces. And so I want to use what I can. Oops. Okay, so my embellishments are coming off. So I want to make sure I stick these back on. All right, so move your embellishments and your tags over to the side. Let's see, where am I? Except all my stuff is falling off here. There we go. All right, and your tags, move those over. You've got your pieces. All right. You've got your envelopes. So I have the 3x3 envelopes. Linen thread, gotta love linen thread. All right, so you have your 4 cards. All right, so I just folded them. So after I cut them and scored them, but I didn't burnish them. So you wanna make sure you get them all nice and even. They should be close to even, because I try to use my scoreboard. That is the best way to get nice even scores. And I just like to double check it and make sure you get a nice finish. Okay, so there's that. All right, we're going to use this for the inside. So you should have 4 of these. Thank you for those joining for August Bingo already. I appreciate that. All right. You should have 8, 4 for the inside, 4 for the outside. All right. So super easy. All right. We're going to just put this here. So remember, if your cards are 3x3, because that's what your envelopes are for 3x3 size, then what you're going to do is you're going to, I just go in an 1/8 of an inch. And then I do those. But see, here's the difference. You're going to have some with a lot of flowers. You're going to have some with just a little bit. You could stamp a sentiment up there if you want. You could just do like we did, add twine in a sentiment. And it's really just to have a little cards on hand for whatever. These would be great if you wanted to do a little tip card and add a little card in. What's nice is you can move these around and decide how you want to put them on once you, before you add them to your card. But when you're adhering them together, and look how pretty this would be. How would that be doing the little coffee cup on it? If you wanted to do the little coffee cup, use the reverse side. So look at the reverse sides and see, what you want to do. Of course, I did on this one, Mossy Meadow. Everybody's is going to be a little bit different. Like this one had a white card base. So there's going to be a little bit of different ones. I think I ended up doing colored because I wanted to add some color. And oops, here, where am I at? So it just kind of, you know, depends on whatever you want to do, but save your little pieces. All right. And so these cards, if you remember, this paper, I used it down the left side, I believe, with an embossing folder. So I had maybe like a 4 by 6 piece left, maybe. I don't remember. But I had a bunch left over. So we're going to do that. We're going to do the inside. Let's add our pieces to the inside. All right, so this one, might want to look at it. It's going to match everything. So this one has a little purple on it. These all have purple, so I'm fine with adding the purple, but you may want to slide it down and use more of that color, whatever you want. Let's just set that aside. Again, you could use just the purple if you wanted, which I think I'm going to do this time. There's really not much, if any, of the Lost Lagoon, so I'm going to do the purple on this one. Okay, there's that one. These are going to be quick and easy. So use up your little pieces of paper. Even if you do little stripes, like this one's was almost the exact size. It's probably whatever scrap I had left. Like this one has a little bit of the coral color on it, so I would probably use it for one of these two cards. Oops. Oh, thanks, Michelle. All right, so those two are done. These two I need to just cut. Yeah, so I believe there's going to be some Christmas cards in August bingo. Maybe not all of them because of our date of when we can pre-order is not till the 6th. And actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I don't think I can. Oh, I got to look into it. I'm not sure if I could do that because it's not available to public yet. So if I do a Christmas, it's going to be the current Christmas stuff. All right, so here are these, and now we can go ahead and adhere that. I forgot about that. And I won't have enough because you can only pre-order a little bit. And so I probably will not have enough product. Okay, see how it's dark? I'm using dark paper underneath, so I like to move it so I can see a little better. If I was using light paper, then I like to use my embossing mat. I think if I'm die cutting, I think I can send them to you, even if it's not released, but I'm not sure now all of a sudden. So I will find out. But there will be some kind of Christmas card in there. And I still have a few of my Christmas class sophisticated sled. I still have a few of those left. Kits, if you're interested. I'm going to be doing the video and the PDF next. The kits are all done, so I've only made a certain amount. And those are just about ready to ship within the next week. All right, so these are done. Let's go ahead and add this to the inside. Oops, not our envelopes. Where are we? Okay. Okay, so we'll do this for our inside. I know some people just like to do 2 lines, but I really like all the edges to be, I mean, I used to go like so close to the edge, and then I realized it's not going anywhere. So I'm crazy about going so close to the edge, but I do like it on all 4 sides. I want to make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. All right, there, number 2. And if you don't have enough to do edges on the inside with your scraps, always use, if you have a stamp set, even if it's like a little flower or something that just kind of goes with the paper. Or, you know, the ones with the, I want to say the weeds, but you know what I mean. The wildflower type look. Anything like that will look good. Even if you add a sentiment on the inside. You know, maybe it's happy birthday on the outside, have a great day on the inside, or something like that. Works. Alright, so there's the outside. Alright, so now I'm on the inside. Now we need our sentiments. So we're going to do 2 happy birthdays and 2 thank you. And I got those from, now this is where I pull in the extra, but you're going to use whatever you have. Changing Leaves, I used thank you because it's small. And then on the translucent floral, I used happy birthday because it's small. So I'm going to do black. Let me pull in my silicone mat. Let's see. Oh, see, that's a great idea, Shelly, is to use it for a tip when you with your hair or your manicurist or whatever. Or a quick little note, because you have the envelope, right? Hi, Joan. No, that's on wrong. Uh-oh, Renee. I don't know what's on wrong. All right. Uh-oh, did I put one of these upside down? Oh, I did. That's okay. It is wrong, but that's okay. Won't hurt. All right, so happy birthday. But yes, you are correct. That is wrong. Happy birthday. All right, so there's 2 happy birthday, because it's always good to have a variety, right? Like one of my next things I need to do is some congratulations cards. Okay. Thank you. Look at that, thank you. Woohoo. I'm going to go up a little higher so you could get the T. Well, no. It's going to be covered by ribbon anyway, probably, so there we go. So thank you and happy birthday. So whatever you have, sentiment-wise, use that fits. All right, and this came from the new greeting stamp set, because you can tell it's got the holes in it already. All right, so we're going to do that. Let's take this, and we're going to take our twine. I use a lot of twine. I love, love, love twine. I like it better than, not twine, linen thread. I like linen thread better than twine. Not a big twine person. Although I see some in my future, I don't know if it's thread or twine. So we'll see, because there's colors that I'm excited about. I like to do this to just kind of, with my bone folder, to just kind of straighten it out a little bit. Especially with a new one, it just seems really... Okay, I'm going to go around once, twice, 3 times. No, I'm just kidding. You don't want me to sing. All right, we're going to add our thank you. Probably need a little more. And we're going to take this around. As long as this is in the front. You know what? secret. I forgot. You want to tie it, I got to do it the other way. You want to tie it in a knot first. Okay, so get your thing where you want it. You can do your knots on the top, on the bottom. I'm going to put these on the top. These I did on the bottom because it didn't matter. But this one, you can see, I'm going to put them on the top, on these two. These two, I don't think it matters, either one. So we're going to do them on the top. So do your knot on the top. So I like to pull them and then put it like that. Then put your sentiment. I'm only going to do one. You guys do not have to see me do all 4 of these. It's the same process. All right, and then I'm going to I do another little knot just to keep my sentiment in place, and in case something comes undone. I don't double knot it or anything. I just knot it, and then I'm going to do a little bow. A little bow. And I do it kind of big at first because then you can make it smaller. So got to get your fingernails and everything in there to get it right. All right. Now I bring that in. I hold the middle down just so it kind of goes where I want it. You can spread these out. You can put them together, whatever works for you. All right. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I want it a little loopy, so at least you can see it. Notice my ribbon is still, my linen is still attached. So I'm going to cut that there and this about there. And there you go. Now you could add a dimensional or a glue dot back down there if you want. I don't mind it just kind of hanging. So it's the same process for all 4. So what I would do is look inside and decide on your image. This one has a lot of coral. That one has coral, so I'm going to put that one there. And then this one has an image. I'm going to put that one there. And then this just has some of the blue on it, so I'm going to put that one there. And then this one is actually this one has more blue, so I'm going to move this one over here. See how it has some blue on it? I'm going to put that one with that one. And then this one I'm going to take, let's move those out of the way. Those will go over here. I don't need to do all 4 for you guys and make you stay up all night, right? All right, so we're going to move those over there. Now I'm going to put dimensionals on these because I want to pop it up. I only had one left there. I'm going to put one in the middle, and one here and one here. All right, so cute. Now I like to hold it down and do it. So I'm going to hold it on this edge, and I know it's just a really close edge. So I'm just going to lay it there. And then as long as you're looking at the top or the bottom, then you can see where it's nice and even. And then I took one of each, and I just put one here and one up here. So that's it. Super simple, cute little card with a little liner inside. There's your embellishment. So I'll finish these later, but you get the idea. You've got 4 cards. I did 2 happy birthday and 2 thank you, and just use your scraps, whatever you have. This would be a perfect masculine card. Happy birthday, you know, thanks, you know, put a little cash or a little gift card or, you know, whatever in here. You know how sometimes they've got those little tiny ones like at Starbucks, but you can put different things in there, or movie tickets or whatever, or just a happy birthday and toss it in a bag. So you can have those. So don't give up your scraps. If they're this size or bigger, definitely. If they are smaller, use them for flowers. Use these for leaves. Use these for flowers. There's all kinds of things you can do with your images. So I'm going to put these back in the bag so that I can finish them later. Because if I don't, I will not be able to find them. And I'll be like, where were those? So you're going to get all different kinds. Like I said, I took different scraps, different colors. I did, it was quite the job. I laid them all out and I matched up all the colors with all of the, you know, the paper, and kind of made that it was going to be a matching set. So you're not going to get some funky color with your weird color print. Okay, it's going to be all the same. So we're going to set that one aside. We have one more bingo. Yay. All right, let's see, make sure I didn't miss anything. You are giving lots of hearts. Oh, good. But there are like 92 people watching, but there are only 28 thumbs up. Oh, I would appreciate more. Thank you guys. All right, here we go. Hopefully, even if you're not playing bingo, you've learned something, or a technique or something. Thanks, Deb. All right, here we go. Number 2. Number 2. Look at us. It's only 7:30. 2 of the cards were pretty quick. And a lot of times people, you know, they say, oh, your cards are hard. You know, I don't know if I can do that. And it's so funny because I get people that play bingo or take the step to do a class, and then they're like, well, they weren't as hard as I was thinking. It's just more time consuming. It's just more steps. So that's the kind of the thing I like, is I want people to know, 24, that it's not harder. It may take a little longer. And I mean, that's kind of my whole way of how I do my classes and how I do my bingos and stuff, is I just want people to realize that sometimes I know my stuff is a little more, because simple is very hard for me. I don't know. I've been trying. 25. I've been trying to do simple. I've been trying to do my thank you cards and stuff for classes and for things to make them a little simpler, just to kind of challenge myself, but also give you ideas. So hopefully that's working. Number 10. What time zone are you in? I'm in California, so I'm Pacific time. Number 28. I start bingo at 5. That way the East Coast people, it's not too terribly late. But then the West Coast people and Hawaii can get home from work and try to play as quickly, you know, as soon as they can, and get caught up. And I also do cards first, so it gives them a little more time to be able to do that. Thank you, Deb. Number 5. Oh, thank you, Miss Anna. Ooh, Virginia has a BIN already. 26. Number 6. Oh, thank you, Margie. I appreciate that. 29. Tell Barb I hope she's feeling better, and we'll see her in August. Number 11. $17. Ooh, Marilyn has a BING. Marilyn, you have been on a lot tonight, I think. Yay, Rosie's in with the B. Number 7. True, Gwen. That's one of the things I always say, like in a class, is a lot of people, like if you're, especially if you're making bulk product and you're making, you know, 10 cards or whatever, remember that person's only going to receive one card. So if one's a little crooked or has glue on it or, you know, whatever, and you're like, oh, it's not that bad. Well, that person's only going to get that one card. Number 18. They're not going to see all the great cards you did. They're going to get the messy card. So it's really important to pay close attention, that mostly with die cutting or with coloring or things like that. Number 14. I try to be really mindful of that. I remember somebody teaching me that and I was like, oh man, you're right. They're only going to get that one card. So you want to make sure everything looks as good as it can. Susan has a B-I-N. Ooh, Carrie has B-I-N-G. Number 12. Carrie with the B-I-N-G, Margie, B-I-N-G, and Nikki. Again, thank you everyone that's already joining my August bingo. Again, don't forget, tonight there's a $50 prize going out. I'm going to be, anybody that puts an order in with my host code, $50 or more, every $50 you will get an entry. Number 23. Oh, Carrie, I missed it. Carrie has a bingo. I was just sitting here daydreaming. All right, let's see, Carrie. 2, 12, 18, 24, and 28. Congratulations, Carrie. Yay! Congratulations. Yay, 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 yay. All right, I'm looking to see. Oh, Stampin' Up just sent me a message that my package is on its way, which means it's Wednesday. I won't get it till next week, but that's okay. I did get a refill for July, so I'm glad. Congratulations. I only see one. And that's it. Yay. Congratulations, everybody. So here are the cards we did. Here's number 3. Here's, you're going to see part of number 4 is 4 cards. But here's the one, oh, excuse me, that we made tonight. We have card number 2 and card number 1. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, and then we did 4 cards. And this is the one we made tonight, so it looks like that. So yay! Congratulations. Oh, I'm going to write your winning down right now. Number 4. Yay, congratulations. Oh, good, Mary. Thank you. So congratulations to all the winners. Thank you, everybody, that participated. Look forward to your kits. They're going to be shipped out tomorrow. They're already labeled ready. I just have to seal them up tonight. And, oh, good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the cards. Yay, I'm glad, Gloria. I hope you'll join with August Bingo. There's a link below if you'd like to participate and play. I do only make a certain amount of kits. So right now there's quite a few. So hopefully you'll join. Oh, Deb, I hope you can. Yeah, like Deb said, she's hoping she can make it. But remember, it's just like a class. You'll still get the kits. You'll get the video. You can make the projects. Whew, looks like it's been 110 here today. You'll still get to make the projects, and you just won't play the bingo, but of course that's the fun part, so hopefully you can. And again, Sophisticated Sled. I still have a few of those kits available. I don't know how many. There were some that registered tonight. Oh, Gwen, we will miss you. The date is for August is the 14th. August 14th. Oh, good. Angelique sent me my order. So for those of you that won bingo, please send me your order. So I'm going to try to get your order in. They will go in the order I receive them. So you get free shipping. I will send you an invoice back to the email you sent me your order in. Please make sure you add your Stampin' rewards if you qualify. Also, don't forget, hopefully all your items are available. If they're not, we're going to be emailing back and forth to let you know so that we can replace them with something else. So don't forget that. What size magnets do I use? Margie, I believe they are 6 by 7. Hold on. Also, don't forget your order. If you order tonight, you'll go into a drawing for the $50 shopping in my store. They are, this says 6 3/4 by 6, so 6 by 7, yeah, is the size. And of course, Margie, if you use my link, I would really appreciate it. It should be below, but it's definitely on my blog on the right hand side down a little ways. Thank you, Bobette. I appreciate that. Let's see, what size magnet? Good afternoon. Hi, Norma. How are you? The sled class, Robin, how it works. It would be worth getting the cards for August. Yes. Margie messaged me. I want to tell you something. How the class works is I create the projects. So there's 4 projects. And I will create a video that's private that will go just to the people that sign up for the class. And you will get that and a PDF of the measurements of everything. I don't go into deep detail in my PDFs because you're going to get the video. So I give you the measurements in case you want to, redo some of the projects or, recreate them. But you'll have all your measurements there. For you, and you can save that for later, but also save the video link in a folder that says class videos or my name or whatever, and then that way you can always go back to those and recreate them. But I will send you that. I will send you the kits for everything. Now the kits is pretty much like bingo, except there might be a little bit more stuff for you to do. I am going to try to transition a little more to where it's a teaching classes instead of so much like bingo. Right now I do a lot of the product for you, and if you're purchasing the suite from me, you get it for free. So remember that you need to register still, but in the notes section just say I'm purchasing it from you, and then I'll mark that when you purchase it. And that's kind of how my classes work. So once I mail you the kits, I will email you everything else, and then you'll get it all, and you can create at your leisure whenever you want. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, Marilyn, you are welcome. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. All right, if there are no other questions, thank you so much. Don't forget, it is still free shipping tonight. So you still have 3.5 hours-ish to shop for free shipping. So if there's some things you want to add, think about your Christmas stuff. Maybe some, green or red or blue or silver or whatever. Think of some cardstock that you might need. Adhesive, white, of course, is the best way to use that free shipping. So don't let it go by. I hear too many people that say, I can't wait for free shipping, and then they don't order. Because they forget or they didn't have anything they could think of that they needed. There's always something, right? All right, everybody, have a fantastic night. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. I will see you on Sunday. Have a great rest of your week. Bye, everybody.